Confident, vibrant, and quirky with an edge, this is 10 Minutes with Tiffany Jaye. 10 Minutes with Tiffany Jaye features the inside scoop as she juggles the world around her, a 9 to 5, along with a handful of gifts and talents that will blow your mind. All things Tiffany Jaye on her website at MissTiffanyJaye.com. Now, let's get into the show.
Hi, Tiffany. I received your voice message, I believe, sometime last week. I've been out of this podcast for, I think it's been a year already. I think so. I just want to thank you for reaching out and sending that message. It truly, truly means a lot to hear other people give words of advice, comforting messages. To be honest, I've been great. I've been keeping myself really busy, and I am in a much better place now than when I was when I recorded that podcast. I don't want to say I'm 100%, but I am definitely much better. Thank you for that. I don't know what else to say. I'm just really overwhelmed that I got a few messages, and it's quite like, oh my God, I didn't get to see it. But thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Much love to you.
What's up, everybody? So it's been a minute since I've actually done a podcast post. I want to say maybe like about 2 weeks, which is, I think it's a long time, but it's a lot has been happening. My job has been kicking my behind. Okay, I don't even know where to begin. One, I am trying my hardest to adjust. So there are 2 particular shifts at my job. I either do the opening or closing, and if I'm opening, I'm doing 9 to 5, and if I'm closing, I'm doing 1 to 9 or 2 to 9. The shift that is the hardest to get to is the 9 o'clock shift. And so I talked with my mother, and we are adjusting our times, our handoff time, and the time that I leave to get ready to be at work. Since I live so far away from it, and since if there's an accident or traffic or anything, it should thwart any ability for me to be late if I leave at a specific time. So that's what I'm working on, and I'm hoping come this week and next week that'll be pretty smooth. Also, the workload has heavily increased, so being on my feet all day, not in my usual shoes, it's just been really taxing. And then, so I've been like exercising at night, not a lot, but I've been like, all right, let me do some jumping jacks. Let me do like a squat here and there, right? And then let me make sure that I stretch. So I've been feeling good, and I look at my body in the mirror and I'll be like, it looks like it's, getting smaller. And what I notice is, okay, it's toning, but the weight hasn't dropped off, because I weighed myself today and it said 165.8. So one, I'm higher than my birth weight, and it really hasn't done anything. It just kind of stabilized. Now I'm curious, because even still, a lot of women just say, wait till about a year. Like, you really are still fresh out here. Like, you just gotta wait and don't even look at the scale. Like, just wait. I'm curious if my joint problems that I feel are attributed to the weight. And so, like, when I lay down at night, that's when this one piece on my thumb just locks up or whatever. And then, yeah, so that happens anytime I sit still for a while. It's just this whole thing, and I'm just not liking it. I'm really not liking it. And I don't know, I'm not saying I don't know what to do, but I don't. And when does it go away? So last episode, you heard, okay, I was still trying to pump. I'm done pumping. All right. It's probably no more milk. It's done. We're done. Even though she's sometimes still kind of reaches there and tries to eat there. But yeah, there's nothing there. We're done. And we're doing formula. I got the 5 bottle set, moved up to 8-ounce bottles, but she's still between 4 and 6 ounces. There's some days she does do 6, some days she does 5, and then just some days she does 4. But we're getting there, and she's growing at whatever her pace is. So I'm really excited about. I can't even talk. I'm really excited about that. She's getting heavier, which there's some moments we'll take a nap, and then I get up and I'm like, dang, did she grow during the nap? 'Cause you heavy. So that's something to get used to, y'all. When I lug her around in the car seat, it's just, whew. And I just feel like I'm struggling. But it's still all a joy. And look back at the pictures and videos from when she first came from the hospital. I'm like, wow. So she has a lot of hair. And we have some hair bows that we put in her hair. They're very easy to come out. So I have to be mindful of that. Tomorrow, this is the first time her godmother is going to be watching her godmother and her god family. So I'm really excited about that. She will be with them for a significant amount of the day. So I'm curious to see how she does. But the good thing is, like when I pass her off to them, again, it's still, I don't have to worry. Excuse me. I don't have to worry about how she's doing. Like she's gonna live her own life eventually, right? And I have my own life too. But I guess I wonder what parents think when their kid goes off to school, or can you trust them? Can you trust the people that they're with? And so I wonder when it's time for her to go to school, how is that gonna work? As long as I get her back the same day and I check all of her, check her and she looks fine, I guess she'll be all right. And I hope that I'm creating a decent life for her. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that I think about, and I guess she'll let me know. And then this morning, my mom came up here and I was like, you think she know the difference between you and I? She was like, yes. She wasn't inside of me. And I was like, well, you right about that. So she was like, just keep talking to her and tell her that you're her mommy and stuff. And I do. We do that. And what I notice now is when she's in her chair or in the bassinet that's next to me, what she does now, she goes, ooh, ooh, ooh. She does that to get my attention. Or if my back happens to be turned because I'm cooking or I'm getting her stuff together, she'll be like, ooh. And I say, I'm coming. And then sometimes she'll stop because she's like, okay, she coming. Or if she sees me in the corner making her milk or her medicine and all that other stuff, she waits because she knows for sure I'm going to tend to her. So she's communicating. And they're different than just a straight cry. Sometimes they're just, like I told you, those little wounds. Or she's just frustrated because she's teething and she can't get herself together. It's beautiful. I think it's beautiful to watch the development. And everybody keeps saying, don't blink, don't blink. Don't blink because it's going to go by really fast right before you know it. I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm ready. Yeah, so I had a difficult week, and that's why I didn't post. And I'm trying to do my best to continue to be consistent, to continue to stay in a positive headspace. The weather's changing, the seasons are changing. And sometimes with that, saying goodbye to summer and welcoming something new, this can be difficult. Something about me that you might not know. I watch a lot of the same things all the time. So I have a routine. When I come home, I pretty much maybe watch 1 or 2 shows. And I just go back and forth from those 2 shows. I don't tend to watch anything new unless I'm in that space. And to me, when I watch series, like right now, I flipped back to The Big Bang Theory, and I also like to watch a regular show. I really commit myself to the characters as if they were actual people and characters in my life. And I just stick with them. I stick with them, kind of like my core group of people. And then when I'm ready to branch out, I heard a new movie come out or whatever, when I'm ready to watch it, it's like me ready to go out on a date and meet somebody new, gather some new information, and then go back to the same old, same old. So I said all that to say there's some new things that I want to watch. And I have a desire to watch them, but they require so much of my attention. Meaning like you have to pay attention, right? Some things you can just fall asleep to when you're like, oh, it's in the background noise. Every now and then I might turn on Tubi or like the Roku TV or Pluto to see what's just like playing if I just want to see something. Then there are like sermons and people that give messages that I like to listen to on YouTube. And there's this one vlog that I actually subscribe to. She does a membership program. Her name is Maya Galore. I want to shout her out. She's doing amazing things. And I feel like we're all on the same journey. Her and the rest of her followers and myself. She's doing this thing called Babes Invented or Babes Reinvented, I think. And it's about women who are trying to find themselves. So that's where I'm at, especially as a new mom. So that's what I wanted to share. I just want to tell you guys where I was at. And she's asleep over here. And she'll probably get up in the middle of the night. And then I need to feed her again. I should. I most definitely should. So I'm probably going to wake her up in about 2 or 3 hours so she can have her feed for the day. Check you guys later. Hopefully I'll have more of something to share.
That was another edition of 10 Minutes with Tiffany Jaye. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. Now you can get more episodes on my website at www.misstiffanyjaye.com. But don't stop there. Hop on over to the music tab and check out your favorite Tiffany Jaye record, starting with my latest singles, Work For It and Callin' Me, which is on all digital platforms. Also with a bomb video showcase on YouTube featuring the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina.